Hello there guys, my name is Jacobite007 and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator on Jacobite007 Studios. It is obviously the second Euro Truck Simulator and we are here today to bring you Truckers MP on Euro Truck Simulator, which is like a multiplayer online game version of the Euro Truck Simulator 2 game. They have recently just had an update on their servers which has required me to input all of my controls back into the game and reset my online settings. So that is absolutely wonderful, and that is probably why you haven't seen a video over the past day or two. However, we're going to jump straight into today's episode. We have put the music back on. This is like a trial, just because I don't want it to be absolutely dead awkward sometimes. So it is a trial to see how loud it is when I hear it back on the video. We're going to drive. We should still be in a server. Awesome, awesome. That's what we like to see. It is still raining, but to fix that today, we are going to go straight to a sleeping bay, because I do not want it to rain no more. Okay, that's not what I wanted. I'll have to sort out my gear, my gearbox, because I've controlled it into the wrong, I've inputted it into the wrong, you know when you have like 6 splitter and like range, so pardon me for breaking these laws, whatever you want to call them, and absolutely shredding the gearbox. We're going to go ahead and turn off the wipers, put it into neutral, put that one down to first gear, turn off the engine, press enter, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it stops raining. It has, wonderful. Okay, so go to options, controls, and I think, is it down here somewhere? Splitter. Range? Is it range we want? I think it is. Okay, we'll just check that. I think it is range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then up to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And you've got reverse 3 and reverse 1. Awesome, that is exactly what I wanted, and that is exactly how I want it to look. Go ahead and turn on our electrics, and then press escape and go to job markets. We're going to go freight market today. And we are going to go to maybe Cambridge if we can get a job to Cambridge. Awesome, Grimsby to Cambridge, that is exactly where we're going. And as I said last episode, we're going to go Cambridge, Felixstowe, Dover, Southampton, Plymouth, Cardiff, Swansea, back to Birmingham, then back to Manchester. And then maybe we can have a look at going to France maybe, or maybe somewhere over Norway. Norway doesn't have a lot of places to go. Denmark, Sweden maybe, then Finland. You know, I get carried away when I do this. So we're going to go Cambridge. And we're going to go ahead and pick up our job trailer. Turn on the engine. Put it in first gear. It's not what I just slept. If I can, I'm going to try and swing it around this whole thing without going to stop. Look that beautiful. Go ahead and gear up to 7. And it looks like we are going to the WGTC place, which is cool. I haven't seen an online player yet, which is a bit worrying because obviously. Oh no, they are in the server. So I am connected. Everything seems to be going wrong today, which is not good. You can see a few raindrops on the front window there, but I think that's just because it has been raining. We'll go ahead and pick up our cargo. We can go ahead and change it. What is it we're actually carrying? Press cancel. Boric acid. Okay, so it needs to be something that's got like a lid. To be honest, I think the first one looks fine, so we'll go ahead and confirm that one. Take job, and here we come, Cambridge. Oh, trust me to stall it. Go ahead and put on our hazard lights, tell people to get out of the way. That should be fine. Thick. mid. I think I might need to go a bit more inwards. Look at that side. Yeah, it's a bit more that way. And there we go. Press T, press 1. There we go. Take off the hazards. Have a drink. Have a look at our stats. So boric acid, 16 tons. So it's heavy, but it's not extremely heavy. We're going to Cambridge Transinet, and we're getting 5,000, well, 5,500 for this job. We have got 3% damage on our truck. I don't know how that happened. Do not ask me. And what we can do is, I think I'm going to keep this on just for your information. And obviously just so I know how long we have left, mileage to go. I don't know how long this episode is going to be. I was aiming for it to be around 60 minutes, but I think I might have to go down to 40, just to get the videos out. I'm going to wait for this boat to do something, so I don't want to pull out and then have it glitch. Should be fine. It's pulling away now, so I'm going to take a right. So yeah, as I was saying, I don't know whether I should have this episode as 30 minutes, or whether I should have it as, 40 minutes, or an hour. I guess we'll see where we're at. I keep thinking this truck's a bloody train. We are slow down at traffic lights. I think it'd be very nice once we've unlocked all of the UK's assets and sort of conquered the UK, because then obviously there is more to offer in Europe. For example, there are quite some nice places in France. Obviously the road layout's different. We have to conquer the driving on the other hand of other side of the road. You could even say the wrong side of the road. Yeah, there are different junctions, different signs, different languages. There's toll road you have to go onto. So yeah, it's just a very, very different way of driving over across the seas, across the channel even. And then obviously we don't have America in Euro Truck Simulator because it's called Euro Truck Simulator, and obviously it's only the European countries I should say. And for the factor that there is an American Truck Simulator, and once you go onto American Truck Simulator, and there are better. Saying that, I don't know whether they're going to do like a. I don't know whether they're going to keep up this trend, you know, like an Oceania Truck Simulator where they go through like Australia, maybe an Asian Truck Simulator. Although I think there is actually an Asian Truck Simulator out somewhere. I was searching, scanning through Steam the other day, and I think I came across one. Not sure whether that's is this Dovetail? I don't think it's Dovetail. I don't know who created this game actually. I think it's Tailgate? Is it Tailgate? Might be Tailgate. I don't know. I'll have to research that one up. But yeah, I did come across an Asian Truck Simulator. There is a Scania Truck Simulator, which I don't know, it's definitely not created by the same company as this game. But I mean, there's so much that this game could expand to be, and obviously they are still expanding within the two games they have, which is American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator. So it is a very, very good sort of like franchise to have. It's a shame this road's only 50 miles per hour for trucks, because I would love to speed down here right now. No, we have to keep to the speed limit. Naughty. Although, technically I did say in the last episode I would technically speed if I saw a safe option to do so. So, that's definitely what we're going to do, guys. We're going to speed down these roads because Jack needs to get to his Cambridge to do his delivery. We are going to do it sensibly though. We're not going to go OTT and go like 100 miles per hour down like sharp corners and turn up the truck mobility. Oh, I didn't do the light horn button. Damn. So obviously when I was keying in all the controls, it's very, very strange how you have to do that. Every time there's an update you have to reprogram your controls. At least I have to, I don't know whether everyone else has to. Maybe it's just the way of the world, maybe they're just trying to bully me. But yeah, I forgot to put the light horn on there. Saying that, I don't know, did I put hazards on? And then that's the light mode. That's the parking brake. Don't want to press that one. That's the wipers. And there we got left, straight, right, left, straight, right. Yeah, so it's only the light horn I haven't programmed into. But that's okay. We can go with that. I do prefer having the light horn to the actual horn programmed into. I don't know why it's not. There we go. No problem getting it into 7th. Have a look at our cargo. Get straight to the lane. Okay. Oh, it's actually a back. A bit more boat actually. Do it at the back. Go ahead and gear up. Okay, put the wipers on. I was going to say we need to be careful when we go down these lanes because they are very, very tight, as you can see. Oh. Did exactly what I didn't want to do. Awesome, love that. They are so, so tight. Hopefully this doesn't cause us any problems. Go ahead and reverse. Put the brake on. Move it out this way a bit. And there we go. They are extremely tight to get down these junctions. I don't know why they make them so tight, especially in a truck game. It was to test us. Make sure we're not speeding. Although the amount of times I've speeded past one of those junctions and missed it, uncounted. Driving drunk today, Christ, can't even stay in the lane. I have turned off the truck limiter, the truck speed limiter. So whether it turns itself back on again, I don't know. But we did discover last episode that the World of Trucks, when you take the World of Trucks, when you accept a World of Trucks contract, there's actually like a speed limiter contract with that. So yes, we will not. It's not like we will not be, but we will try to steer away from the World of Truck trailers, just because we want to be able to control our own speed, especially in situations where we have to overtake, and we can't overtake, so we're holding up 2 lanes, for example, and then someone starts complaining behind us, trying to overtake both of us. There's 2 trucks and I'm overtaking one. The more we level up, guys, the more unlocks we're going to get on the truck. I have been having a look at the upgrades off camera, so you won't have noticed them in the videos. However, if you do come across them, on the main menu it will just say new updates available to the top left hand side of your hub. You click on that and then it will come up with all the upgrades that you can have when you drive to a truck dealership in your to have on your truck. Obviously I can't do anything, can't flash the lights when I drive past someone because obviously there is no button to do so. When we get to Cambridge we will definitely have one, we'll put them back on there. Just, I don't know, I just like the lights flash, it's very professional. Could do this, but it means me having to reach over to the keyboard, and that's just effort. That does not want to do that. The reason as to why it's stuck at 68, near enough 70 miles per hour, is because obviously the engine capacity. It's not because of a speed limiter, because we do have a pretty basic engine on this truck. Obviously, because we are doing, hopefully, once we get back to Manchester, we will be able to, or we should, we should be able to pay off our loan. We should have enough money to do so. Okay, we're coming up to smaller lanes road here. God forbid if there was another driver next to me. Overtake me or something crazy. Oh, did it say 30? I think it did, didn't it? Say 50. I think that part with the lane, I think, was at 30. So it's coming out of a 50 back onto a 50, so I don't see why there was a need to have the sign there. That might indicate to us that there's a speed limit. Nope. Okay, national speed limit sign back up. So back up to 60. It's cool. I'll tell you what, something which I've been doing at the moment off camera, away from the games, is Netflix. So because everyone's in quarantine at the moment, and obviously coronavirus, so I can't work, because obviously I work at Greggs. So if you don't know and you're from America, Greggs is like a bakery. And because of coronavirus, they've had to close all the shops. So I am now furloughed. I'm still getting paid 100% of my pay. They are claiming 80% and then obviously topping up the 20% extra. So that's pretty nice of them. However, obviously, because I've got more time, I'm going to try and... What I've decided to do is two things, actually. I've decided to start reading. I've decided to try and conquer a book, because my girlfriend gave me a book to read, so I'm going to try and conquer that one. If I just quickly look behind me, it's a book called Kill All Enemies by... Oh, you'll search it up. It's Kill All Enemies. Very, very good book. I do suggest that. I've only read like 54 pages of it so far, but it's a very, very good book. I do suggest you reading it. I need to get to this thing. And obviously I was talking about Netflix, so something else which I'm doing at the moment is conquering through my Netflix My List. Just because there's so many films on there that I've added over the years, and I haven't had a chance to watch them, purely because I've been too busy working, socialising, playing games, because obviously when you do work, all you want to do is just play games and socialise, and it sort of takes you away from, like, the only thing I can do in my free time is either play games or watch films. It's one or the other, it's not both. But because obviously everyone's in quarantine at the moment, I can do both. So in the afternoons and the mornings I'm playing games, in the evenings I'm watching films, and it is a lovely, lovely life, living high life. And yeah, I watched a film last night called The King's Speech. It came out in 2010. It's a film that I haven't seen, obviously, because it was on my list, and very, very good film. It's about King George V, about how he dies, and then King George or Edward the 7th, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, it might be Edward the 8th. Took the throne of England, but then he wanted to marry Mrs. Simpson, and things didn't work out there because the public didn't like Mrs. Simpson, so he had to step down, abdicate, I think it's called, and then King George the VI had to take the throne, but he had a speech problem. So the film is about King George the VI from when he was basically quite young, having this speech therapist called Lionel. I can't remember his last name, but his first name is Lionel. But yeah, it's a very good film, and you can really, really feel through the film the frustration that King George the VI would have gone through, and indeed anyone who's got a speech stutter. I can only imagine the frustration. I do really feel for you people. But yeah, if you do have a speech stutter and you are watching this video, do get yourself looked at. Do get yourself to a... Whoa, I might get a speeding ticket. Christ. Do get yourself seen to by a professionalist who will help you. So obviously there's nothing to be ashamed of, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. You've got a stutter, you need help. And you know, all of us need help from time to time. Everyone suffers from depression, some sort of depression, anxiety, mental health, mental awareness, all that stuff. In fact, during the upcoming weeks, if there is a mental awareness week, you might see like a motivating video that I might bring up. Might even do like a what do they call it? Like a vlog? A vlog? Ah, vlog. There you go. One vlogs when you write. Shows how much I know. But yeah, you might be able to see my face eventually. Maybe not. Maybe. Depends. But we are in Cambridge, and as far as Cambridge goes, I don't think there's any truck dealerships or recruitment agencies in Cambridge, which is a tad bit of a shame. But I mean, it doesn't really matter. We've got loads and loads of places to go anyway. Gonna go ahead and turn here to Transnet. And where are we parking? I think we're parking in the same place as he is. So we're going to try not to hit him. No, we're parking right next to him, which is cool. Okay. Yeah, should be fine. Oh, is he picking up the truck? You know what? I think that's fine. I think I'm going to have to admit our defeat on the OCD and just ignore it. Engine off, press T. Good old Dave's going to untow and hitch our trailer. Press continue. We're not quite up to level 5 yet. I'm going to go back to job market because we're going to bang on straight away with the next job. We're going to go from Cambridge to Felixstowe, if we can find one. Ooh, look at that. Oh, it's a caravan. We don't want a caravan, do we? Alright, well in that case we're going to have to go to external contracts. Hopefully there's one going to Felixstowe. Obviously it will truck speed limit us. Let's have a look. There isn't one going to Felixstowe either. Well, that's a shame. Is there any more we can do? As you can see, like obviously the job money's going up now, so that's 8,000. I think it was like 2,000, 3,000 when we first started. We can go back to Grimsby, which we've already been to. Sheffield, Calais, nope, because that's abroad. London, we could go to, because technically we haven't driven to London yet. This isn't very, very helpful. So we might have to even go to Quick Job. It's going to have to be from Cambridge, to keep it realistic. Cambridge to Felixstowe. And that's the caravan again. That's not going to look very realistic, is it? You know what? We'll just for the sake of it. I've never seen this done before. We're going to take the caravan. We're going to take the caravan, and I want to see how it works, because we usually need a car for the caravans. However, technically, we would be able to throw it on the back of here, although I don't know how it's going to work. So there needs to be there. Call it. Anyway, we need to get out of the way because someone's going to want to come in here in a sec. Okay, well, he's going to barge his way through, which is lovely. We're going to barge our way out. And we're going to pick up this so-said caravan, which is a bit... It's tiny, man! Tiny! Okay, we'll deliver it to the, I mean, just look at the state of it, man. This could go very bad. This could go very bad. I am going to just go to the second camera, just for the purpose of this, just because I want to see how it works. Never done this before in Truck Simulator, so this is very interesting. See, I don't even think it will hit John. I don't know whether we can actually tow this or not. No. Jack's going to say no, and he's going to admit defeat here, so put the parking brake on. Go onto the menu, and we've learnt our lesson, so we can go ahead and cancel this. It's going to cost us 10,000 to cancel. 10,000! What can we do? What can we do? We can go to a truck dealership, but then I don't think it was with... Oh, I can't. We're going to have to cancel it. What a nightmare. In fact, what I might do... Auto save. 349... 349... 346... let's go for this one. Sort of cheating the system here, guys, but I don't want to have to spend £10,000 just to get rid of that job. The reward for it was so basic. I think it's literally just set the speed limiter again. Oh my god. I don't know what their problem is with the speed limiter. It needs to stop. Right, so we're a bit stuck on what we do here. A bit stuck indeed. Freight market, because there is nothing that goes to Felixstowe apart from the... I mean, we could go to London. In fact, yeah, let's go to London. We'll stop wasting the time. Yeah, my steering wheel's on a nightmare. Okay, so we're going to go back to the place we've come from, which is Transnet. And swiftly speed around. Whoa, 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 whoa! That was very quick. Not intending it to be that quick. Go ahead and indicate out here, make sure there's no one coming. Freight market. We're going to go ahead and take this one. I wonder what different... Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go for the high one. I like the high one. So we are going to London. London is a very busy place. We're going to go ahead and get off this this red truck. As you can see, Cambridge is a very popular area. As we are getting closer to Dover, you will realise it will get busier, just because obviously it's the major port from connecting Europe to the UK. And obviously there are quite a lot of players. I think there's about 4,000 players in the server right now. As you can see, we are number 2076. Okay, go ahead and pull out of here so other people can collect their cargo. Go ahead and turn this way. Without crashing into the forklift. Oh, that was close. Okay, put the handbrake on. Go into neutral. Let's have a look. There is usually a beacon that we can turn on. There is. Cool. So we're going to have our beacon on all the way down to London. So obviously it's a very delicate cargo. Any one of these forklifts can fall off, so we will have to go carefully. I do like how they've got the wires attached to the lorry now. It's very cool. Look at the amount of people over here. What that noise is? It's not that low. You like that, guys? This is it. I've got a great truck to fill up. Very cool. Right, so press A, because obviously you want to take the handbrake off. And we do need some fuel. Let's go, and we're going to be turning this way. Oh god, this goes. It's always a nightmare to get out of those depots. Always a nightmare. So the next petrol station we run into, we will have to. I mean, technically we are only going 59 miles, so it's not urgent. But ideally, we do need to grab some fuel. We don't want to run out. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't think we've picked up fuel yet on this Let's Play. So I think that'll be very interesting. This lorry's going to be turning in. I don't know what he's going to be doing, which exit he's going to be taking. He's not indicating at all, which is lovely. Awesome. Just mounting the curb. Done, nicely done. It's 30 miles down here. Don't know why I'm indicating, there we go. See a speed camera, slow down. As everyone does in the UK. Or indeed the world. No cameras, speed up. Practically the law of the road. Ah, we didn't attach the bloody light thing. Work. Oh, I'm cooking lovely American burgers for tea, homemade. I've bought all the stuff and I am looking forward to it, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna mash up some mincemeat, maybe put it with I bought this barbecue sauce seasoning. Can't remember the company that makes all the seasonings, but yeah, it's supposed to give like a traditional American style taste, and I cannot wait. Cannot wait for it at all. I might even make one after this episode. Obviously we are going 68 miles per hour, there is no faster we can go because we don't have the upgrades. We could, because obviously I don't think we're gonna, I think after this, when we go to London we're going to call this an episode. However, when we get to London we're going to have a look at the upgrades and the sort of upgrades we could have. Most likely probably not going to go with any of the upgrades because we need to save money to get rid of that debt first, the loan that we took out. Because the quicker that you take out a loan, the quicker you pay off a loan, the quicker you earn more money. So just to get that off my back, I think I'm going to get rid of that. So that's going to be a very, very productive thing to do, because then from there, every single job we take will be purely from what we've earned. And not only that, it's just a quicker, not a quicker, it's a nicer way to play the game, because obviously if you keep taking out loans, yeah, you can always pay them back, but it just feels like a fast way to play the game. I do like to take my time with this game, because it's a very, very nice game to play, and it can stoop up to a level where, like I said, it's just stupid the amount of money you earn can turn into the millions. So yeah, it's absolutely insane. So it is very important, and for me, it's very important that I take the game seriously at points, and I don't take out the 340 loan out however much it is. Obviously, as you can see, we are seeing quite a lot of people now. In very, very busy places, guys, you will start to see the frame rate absolutely increase and go, decrease and go very, very laggy. That's only temporary, like the Dover to Cali road I was on about in the second episode or first episode, I think it was. That is a very, very busy road on the Truckers MP servers, just because there are a lot of people going from, did I say Dover to Cali? I don't think there is a road going to Dover to Cali. I have to search that one up. There is a very, very busy road that's specific, and it does call it's massive amounts of players that are over there. It's so busy that it just looks like a load of people just logged into the server and just drove straight to that road. I think the truck speed limiter's kicked in again now, because we aren't speeding up. Pretty sure our engine is still on, and it's a good job we did actually come to London, because we haven't explored one of the recruitment agency. It looks like okay. The engine's still on. You need to gear down. Yep. Okay. The truck speed limiter is back on. Someone's speaking. That's awesome. Excuse their language. There will be lots of people swearing and doing stuff in this. In fact, we will deliver the forklifts first, and then we can go ahead and get that recruitment agency. And because obviously I do want to remember to show you the upgrades, and I do want to make sure I do that light button. Geared back 7th. The reason why there are caravans in this game is because you can obviously get cars as well as trucks. As far as I'm concerned, last time I played this game, you could only get one car, and it was a very, very standard Skoda. I'm not sure whether that's changed and whether you can get different cars now. However, it is a trucking game, so I think you can. They're not going to focus too much on the aspect of cars. Wait for Dave to uncoop our trailer. Should take us to level 5. There we go. Continue. What do we want to do? I think high value cargo. Or should we go for one of these? I don't think we should go for these yet, because they're not offering amazing upgrades to money. Although I suppose if we go for one of these, they will grant us for like high value cargo and fragile cargo, for example. Let's have a look. So we've got explosives, gases, flammable liquids, flammable solids, toxic and infection substances, corroding substances. I think we'll go for corroding substances first. Substances that can dissolve organic tissue or severely corrode certain metals. As examples could be named sulfuric acid, hydrochloric acid, potassium hydroxide, or sodium hydroxide. They might actually be fragile cargo and high value cargo. So we'll do that and see what happens. We'll click on freight market just to see what options we have. If we have one going to Felixstowe, we've got some heavy value cargo going to Felixstowe, but those take us off the server, so we're definitely not going to go for that one. Technically, we could go for that one. It's going to take us roughly 20 minutes. Ideally, I do want to wrap up the video though. So, let's have a look. We've got loads going to Felixstowe, which is awesome, absolutely awesome. Any to Dover for any chance? No, none going to Dover. We do have some going to Southampton though, so that's cool. Let's check the recruitment agency, see if we've explored everywhere. Okay, so everywhere that we have gone to, apart from London, because obviously we're going to go to there now, we've unlocked the recruitment agencies, truck dealerships. We've got everyone apart from obviously Felixstowe, but we're going there now, or will be in the next episode. So that's cool. So we're on track on all of that. Before we go, we're going to map a key for the light horn. That one there, awesome. And we're going to go ahead and, oh, new upgrades available for the trailers, because obviously you can buy your own trailers as well. That I will later explain to you. So you can have like real long trailers, or you can have real short trailers. I think it's a very good aspect. It's a new aspect into the game for sure. I can't press exit on that screen, so I'll go on to this one. New upgrades available. So this is the screen I was on about. If we go to Volvo, this is the ones we've got. And then you can see the previous upgrades we've had, which is very nice. We have had an engine upgrade. So again, I can't press exit, so if we go to this one, press drive. Then I'm going to go to a garage. Sorry about that, press the brake a bit too hard. Not sure what those two are doing. There you go, that's the recruitment agency we're on about. So that's unlocked now. Going to keep it 9 gear, because I don't want to speed too much around these corners. If we press the tab button, obviously you can see there are absolutely loads, 18 people around us now. That can go up to as much as 50, or even more than that. I'm not sure what this geezer's doing. He's not driving on the right side of the road. That's my bad. My bad? It's not my bad, that's his bad. Driving on that side of the road. Again, idiots. But, I mean, this is the joy of playing in the online version.
Motherfucker.
Wow.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Okay. Whilst we're here, we might as well fix our truck. It's only like basic repairs, so it's just basic wear and tear that we're fixing, so that 3% is nothing. Because we've got 36,000, obviously we do have the loan to pay off, but it's not very much money. So we've got the cabin, so we haven't unlocked any more. We get to level 8 and then we unlock the next one. Again with the chassis, it's the same. The engine is the same. Transmission we've got is the same. We haven't got anything new. This is what I was on about with the going to Europe. I don't know whether we should have like this side, or have like another truck for that one. We could go for like a special colour. I think once we get to Paris, we'll use this one. Obviously, you could go for like an Eddie Stobart's look. You could go for the Michelin because of obviously I have bought the DLC for it. If you was to buy a Renault, I do believe you would get the Renault truck company. I can't remember what they're. It's like a racing car. Renault racing car. They support racing cars or something, and they've got the delivery for it. Something like that looks quite cool. I think we're definitely going to be excited for upgrading this truck once we have got rid of the debt that we are in. If we go to the whoa, I'm going to take that off. Go back to this one. And then obviously, if we look here, we've got new. What's it called? What's this called? Sun visors. Got a sort of top thing you can have. Top bar. What's it called? Light bar. I'm looking for like a horn. I don't think we unlock it till later, so that's what I'm waiting on for. We could have like a bottom bar though, which obviously has all the lights. So that's pretty cool. Lower grill guard. That one is bull bar. We haven't got any more of them. Beacon. We haven't got a beacon yet. We will be getting a beacon though, I can assure you. For the heavy ones that we do. Not going to get a flag, certainly not a Algeria one. Obviously you can get that one too. I'm waiting for the bumper. So there's quite a lot of stuff. The reason as to why I'm not upgrading the truck so much is because I'm not sure I definitely want to stay with this truck, and I'm not sure whether I want to well, I want to pay off the debt as well, and a lot of things I do want to upgrade it as I don't have yet because of the levels. So that's going to be all for today's episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Do remember to leave a comment, like, and subscribe to let me know whether you're liking these videos or not. Look at that Volvo behind us. That's a pretty wide out Volvo. It's very nice. That's the newer version. That's the 550 Dorset. Whether that's correct. The car looks exactly like those. Oh, and it's left-hand side steering. Obviously, as you can see, someone's parked up their own trailer over there. That's pretty cool. So hopefully when we get a decent company, we can have our own branded trucks and our own branded trailers. We're going to come out of there so we don't hit people horning. But thank you very much for watching, guys. Do remember to comment, like, and subscribe to let me know whether you've liked the videos or not today. And stay tuned for the next episode. Till next time, guys. Peace out.